type of songs you guys are missing. Guys, it's going to be a very quick one. I need to run very fast. Okay, guys, let's go. My people, my people. Yeah, like we expected, things are going as planned. Yes, I'm happy the people are waking up. Some of them are beginning to realize what's happening. I've been receiving many calls. I wouldn't play any of those voice notes. Some of them have been apologizing. Just the same people who were throwing insults last week, just last week. I'm happy the message is getting somewhere. At least the Olympic athletes, the marathon runner, he's now on the run. Friday broadcast, no show. Sunday, no show. I'm very happy that a lot of people are beginning to understand what's going on. Go and see that post he made. Check the comments from his members. I'm not talking about our friends who are there commenting. From his own followers. They've been telling him, come out, come out. Now, I want, please, guys, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll now. Who would he tell them that he was meeting all this while? I will say Vladimir Putin. So let's take a poll. We are going to mention 4 people. Would he say he was meeting with Vladimir Putin, Angela Merkel, President Xi of China, or Shinzo Abe of Japan? Which one is he going to tell us again? Asi, eh? Asi, on are the many versions. Let's wait and see who he will tell us he has been waiting for. And guys, IPOB guys, I want to address you people personally now. I want to tell you the life of one man, Hiroo Onoda, the person I mentioned there. I said Hiroo Onoda effect. Okay? The Hiroo Onoda effect. Oh, Joe Biden. Someone said Joe Biden. He was meeting with Joe Biden. Putin. Who else? Give us leaders. Hey, man, give us names of the people who will tell us he was meeting with. He was live yesterday on radio. No way. Listen, no way. They were playing an old clip. Or he ran away from Facebook in order for people not to know, because that one on radio, if he actually anchored a program on radio, that means he is trying to confuse those people back home. Because how many people abroad are listening to radios right now? Now, why would you leave a 20th century invention, or even 21st century invention? Yes, a 21st century invention, and be using a 20th century technology. What do you think would lead to that? He is running scared. He is running scared. Believe me. He is running scared. Go and find job, stupid. Timaya. Oh, Timaya, you are here. Huh? You are no longer singing. Timaya. Oh, Timaya, you are here watching. At this age, with all your money, you still can't educate yourself and know how to write well. Know the difference between find and fine. Timaya, you. Okay, sorry, na fake account too. I thought that was Timaya. Fake account. Sorry, oh guys. Sorry. Guys, he's running away. Like I told you, they were never in the business of convincing anyone. When you fall for their trick, you move along. The time you find out, you leave. They start insulting you. They will start insulting you. That's what they do. Then keep their own people in their echo chamber. Can you imagine the type of insult these guys are throwing at their members, telling them that I apologize? How? The fools refused to play the full clip. Why? Because I went there to confront their leaders. I told their leaders that I was coming. That day, they all ran away. Like their supreme leader. Like the Oboso leader. They all ran away. Only one, that one that was telling P Square, we need money. Stop talking. Imagine that one. Only him was there that day. And the guy that was writing. Going there, you see boys. Hey, the passion of the followers and the passion of the leaders are different. The line is very clear, and that is because the mission of the followers and the mission of the leaders are equally different. They all ran that day. Imagine that small place. That's where they were. Wait. Uh-huh. And you're here. So my people, don't mind those fools. They know they are leading dummies. Crazy people. People who took a scene from the movie Face Off as proof that Buhari was dead and buried. Then they replace him with a Jubril. Kadeshim, Nabe, Nasin. That is how little they think of their followers. And the same people are now trying to make a play for Igbo politics. No. Come on, we are waiting. I need you. So back to the topic. IPOB guys, go and do your research and ask who Hiroo Onoda is, or what the Hiroo Onoda effect is. Hiroo Onoda, I think he's dead. I don't know if he's dead now or not, but I have this thing up here. He was a Japanese soldier who was in the jungle years after the Second World War. I think it was 29 years. 29 years after the Second World War, he was still fighting. He was an intelligence officer fighting for the Imperial Japan. He didn't even know that the war has ended. He missed the bombs, the atomic bombs that were dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Why am I saying this? Because this is exactly how many IPOB guys, especially these ones that are coming here to tell me, bring your way on how to actualize Biafra. Uche Mefo already told you that this game is over. It's over. C'est fini. Ogula, Bite. They are moving on to something else. Now is left in your hands to question them and ask them the whereabouts of your members, the missing ones, the ones in jail. Then they will tell you what they've done to the families of the people that lost their lives. It's clearly obvious that your defense fund is gone. Where did it go to? N'Igbo, ụmụ nwanyị ma Ethiopia ma gịnị ma ọsị ya ma ọsị ha ebe a ejeje sọ ya n'ọnụ ewere amụ sọmina ya n'ime nke aga. True fact. No, I'm not kidding. No jokes. Abia. Guys, enjoy the comedy. Enjoy the comedy. Enjoy the comedy. Keep quit. Okay. Mwiti. Mbeteri. Guys, let me show you a little history on Hiroo Onoda. This is him here. Hiroo Onoda, a Japanese soldier who refused to surrender after war. A Japanese soldier who refused to surrender after World War II ended and spent 29 years in the jungle. Are you hearing? He died. Okay, he died in 2014. That's him. He died in 2014. He's an intelligence officer. He was in the jungle for 29 years. I think he came out in the 80s. Hiroo Onoda remained in the jungle on Lubang Island near Luzon in the Philippines until 1974. Watch. A war that has already wrapped up by 1945. Then this guy was there until 1974. Watch it here, 1974. How many years? For 29 years. This is how it will be to many IPOB people, especially the dumbest, the ones who don't understand adage or proverb. Stop coming here to ask me how I'm going to get you your Biafra, because your Biafra is dead. Nnamdi Kanu's Biafra is dead. Any other person who is fighting for Biafra, you're on your own. I am not going to come and attack you until you start lying to our people and start telling them to go in front of the barrels to get killed. The moment you start doing that, you will have to face the wrath of the people that have sent Nnamdi Kanu running right now. Like I told you guys, the federal government didn't need to do all those things. The bravado, the action of the federal government that day made him a hero in the eyes of the little minds. You know, those who can't walk and chew gum at the same time, i.e. almost all the IPOB members. Almost all the floor members in IPOB. This is a guy who was sent. He has the money all by himself. All of the defense fund was paid into his account. He left the UK and was supposed to travel to one of old Soviet satellite states in Eastern Europe to procure arms. Instead of going there, he left, went to Benin Republic or maybe Ivory Coast. That may be the time he bought that house in Ivory Coast. Then made his way to Benin Republic, snuck into Nigeria. There is no single entry stamp on his passport. He did not come through any of the airports. Let's establish that first. Establish that. I just want to give you the background to what went on that people are not talking about. I'm going to host Mr. Clifford Urana here. I am going to see if he's free. So I will host him this week. Meanwhile, this evening, 7:30 p.m., more details coming from his community. Guys, I want IPOB guys, this one is just for you. This one is just for you. I want you to see what he's doing to the members of his. This is not a communal issue. No. Don't make it a communal issue. It's a personal issue. He is terrorizing people in his community through his brother, Emmanuel Kanu. Emmanuel Kanu, I saw a nice comment here. Yes. I will come back to that comment. So back to what I was saying. Nnamdi Kanu came into Nigeria secretly to go and, change food, change soup. He was caught with a prostitute in the hotel. He came there, and had they not arrested him, he would have stayed there. Maybe after 2 weeks, he will sneak back into Benin Republic, make his way straight to wherever. In fact, I think they need to publish his passport. Let's see how many entry stamps he has, whether he stopped at Abidjan or Accra or Lomé or Cotonou. Let's see where he stopped. He wanted to sneak back after broadcasting, sneak back then, but this guy is so daft. He is so daft that he doesn't even know that the government can pinpoint his location. I can do that with a small money. I know the gadgets I will buy. I know the apps I will install and know your location. This is no longer a secret technology. No. But as dumb as it is, please, Umunne, are you telling me that you are willing to give the affairs of your, let's say, country? Let's assume he gives you Biafra today. Is this the type of dummy you want to send to negotiate with President Xi? Is this the type of moron you want to send to negotiate with someone like Donald Trump? Is this the dummy? I will not insult Vladimir Putin. No. Would this guy be able to have a conversation with Sergei Lavrov, Peskov? Medvedev is a bit stupid. Yes, maybe he can hold a conversation with Medvedev. Justin Trudeau. Emmanuel Macron. Maybe. Someone who doesn't even know these things is the person you are hinging your hopes on. Oh, man. When you are talking about man's inhumanity to man, this is one of the crimes against humanity, crimes against your own people. This is genocide. Are you living if your brain is fried? No, you are just an empty vehicle being pushed around by the wind. For this guy to have scooped the brains of our people, so many Igbos died believing that the person in Asorok is Jubri al-Sudani. Who does that? Who does that? A con man. Mind you, all the propaganda he is selling people, the only people buying it are Igbo people. Then they will tell you that they are applying pressure. A pressure that is not touching the person you say you are targeting. Instead, it is harming your own people. Politically, we are hamstrung in Nigeria. Politically, we've been castrated. Chemical castration. Fighting with one hand tied behind our back. That's what this guy did to us. And now back to the comment from Kingsley Ezilo. Our people need savior. Kanu took advantage of vacuum created by corrupt leaders. You know, nature abhors vacuum, of course. I love what you are doing and provide an honest savior to them. No, I'm not a savior. My people, we need to end this savior syndrome, this God complex and savior syndrome. Both of them are two deadly combinations. Why? If you have a savior syndrome and meet someone like Nnamdi Kanu who has a God complex, believe me, you're finished. Your own is God. You stand no chance. You stand no chance. All these people, this Monday morning, now this Monday morning, I don't come. Please, guys, let me block them. I don't need them to distract people there. No be Igbo God though. When you have a savior syndrome and meet someone that has a God complex, you are finished. And then Nnamdi Kanu, he is a con man, a Yahoo guy, a G guy. He's a G. No kidding. This is not an insult. That's his job. You hear this from his kinsman. When he first began, he was telling you, this person is calling from Spain, this person is calling from so-so place, so-so place. Guys, they were all in his village. They were all in his father's house. He had no house then. All the houses he built it from IPOB, personal business. By the way, he put himself on a salary, £5,000, Uche before £3,500 monthly. Just like that, Sarah. I'm coming. Yes. They hear honor. Why have I been saying these things? It's because of what Uche Mefo said, guys. Now, IPOB, guys, I know it's too difficult for you to understand. Now, I am going to play the video and analyze it to you one after all the points, one after the other. We will give minute by minute analysis of the video. Okay? I will explain to you what he actually meant. I will explain to you what he actually meant. Our reader. My reader. Watch it again, please. Oh, guy, ... space, you are totally lost ship. A cargo ship or a passenger one? A cargo ship or a passenger one? Please be specific. Be specific. Levi King. Where are you even from? I think I will have to take you all up on that DNA testing, because I'm pretty sure that most of you are just cloned monkeys who were cloned as humans. If you don't talk about MNK, you are no space Odi. Again, keep on exposing yourselves. Keep on exposing yourself. Please, if somebody calls you an idiot, the last thing you should do is put your foot on in your mouth. Yes. The last thing you should do is put your foot in your mouth. You are just confirming what the person is saying. Who needs his own witness when his enemies, his opponents, are doing a good job, a nice job like you people? And idiot, make idiot. Please keep quiet. Keep quiet. You are making more sense when you are silent. Stop embarrassing yourselves here. Stop embarrassing yourselves. Okay? Guys, back to business. You know, when you are dealing with a bunch of 3-year-olds, you know, this is what you get. But we'll try and manage. Guys, please, if you can handle these guys, believe me, have no fear about raising children or taking care of children. You can handle any child. Oh, man. The people they declared a terrorist organization. Don't worry, I'm going to share the picture. I'm going to share the photo. Guys, please let us analyze Uche Mefor's horrible train wreck of an interview. And you know, when it gets tough, they throttle out Uche Mefor, who, by the way, is a smarter criminal than Nnamdi Kanu. He is a smarter criminal than the Kownu, C-O-W-N-U. I'm coming. He is smarter than the supreme liar. If Kanu want to take money, he would accept it. No, you do not. I'm having headache reading this. Who gave him? Nobody gave him shishi. Nobody offered him shishi. Kobo, nobody offered that idiot. Offer him for what? Why would they offer that idiot something? He was going to die there. He was going to die there. And in hindsight, we are having the same regrets Nigerians had 4 years into Obasanjo's 8-year tenure. Okay? And they should have. But that's by the way. Guys, let's get to Uche Mefor's video before we come back to the idiots. Okay. I'm coming. Hey, I mistakenly click on Kena, don't worry. Special tonic, special morning tonic. We will all Kerenke very soon. Okay, guys. Let's analyze the 11-minute video. This is Uche Mefor's broadcast. It's an excerpt from Uche Mefor's broadcast posted by Prime View Television. Guys, you can go to this page, Prime View Television, and watch it. Watch it's 12 minutes and 23 seconds. We are coming.
And so IPOB is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that we go back to the original stage whence we started from. We are trying to identify who are our brothers, who are our sisters, who are our neighbors and associates. This is something that the contraption called Nigeria has carefully, through their agents over the years, destroyed and put confusion into our midst. But we're not going to allow that confusion to be sustained. For us to restore Biafra, we must identify the boundaries that is Biafran boundaries, Biafran territory, defined territory. And we are doing something very, in a very positive way in that direction. This issue must be looked into.
Yeah.
Then there is the third one, which is effective government. Effective government. We must have a government that is called the government of Biafra. By implication, and put differently, the indigenous people of Biafra, the people of Biafra, should be in control of decision making in Biafra land, whether we like it or not. The reason why we decided and meticulously deviate from the temptation or parry the temptation of going into Nigerian politics is because If we do that, we will be destroyed forever.
Are you seeing how he spoke plainly here? Now he contradicted himself. Only smart and intelligent people would understand the contradiction. And whenever you see a thief tell you something and later use the word but, just know that he's just trying to gaslight you. He is gaslighting you. My people, hey, shut up. I forgot that I'm speaking to IPOB people. Check out what I tell you. Let me bring it to where you understand it. One day, on a chin, you know, Akwimopiweka. Okada, Burugi from Bridgehead. Warrior Eastern Academy. Ochodigi Kering Eastern Academy. Ije tunyaka ebe ọzọ. Oge Burugi from Bridgehead eba. Tiego di n'ụzọ Niger. Burugi nyagi oru areba otono. Gba imefege. Ọ ga-agbagide before no itu na wupụta ọchanja. Unu wupụta ọchanja gba straight yo gbafere ụzọ Menax. Ị na ha agba ọzọ na efu onwe gị n'Ọka Road. From Ọka Road ọ bụ na ọ like ize gị ọtọnụọ. Then mgbe ọ ga-apụtawa ma mgbakwa side nke ọzọ gba gị n'ọwọ mgbe. Then ọ pụtazie n'elu bridge ọpụ iwe ka a ga-atọnụ gị bridge ya niile before je park ya gị n'ọpụ iwe na Eastern Academy. Mgbe ofu ọmamfonu gị na another day. Ị na-apụta moto ịbazie bọs buru gị kwụsị gị n'iwe ebe ahụ na-ajụ ha. Ọhịa ka onye a na-arụ unu. Ọhịa ka onye a na-arụ unu. Ama m na nsụ ya n'oyibo ọ ga-ahịa unu ahụ nghọta. Gaslight unu amachaghị ihe dị nke ahụ na egwu ikichọ na-enwe gas ọkụ. Mba. My people, uche mefọkpụ ire n'ọnụ na gaslight ndị a. He is just gaslighting these people because he expects them not to understand the trick. And first, they will bring all the problems in Nigeria, we'll show you, then sell you the nonsense. Your heads are busy that time, trying to process all these things, and because you are not seeking truth, you are just seeking confirmation bias. That time, he has fed you the bullshit which you have in your mouth. You wouldn't be able to process the last one he sold you, which is the denouement he delivered, and you didn't get it. Tomorrow, he will come and make it a bit clearer. Another time, a bit clearer. Gradually, by the time you will know that they've abandoned the whole thing, you will be long taken by the sea. That is what he is doing to you people. I just want to establish that. Let's continue.
Because they set a trap for us. The system is corrupt. The system is not working. As you can see, your vote does not count. Nothing counts. They buy off voters. Even the Supreme Court of the so-called Nigeria is now at the center of deciding election.
And I hear that his own brother is working for a politician in the same place he called Zoo. Just like Nnamdi Kanu's sister, Nnenna Kanu, is still in the police, working as the conduit between Nnamdi Kanu via Emmanuel Kanu to the Nigerian police commissioner, the commissioner of police in Umuahia, in other states. Irony anyone? Irony anyone? And how the irony is lost on you, IPOB. Onye a na-akọ ihe niile ọ na-akọ na nwanne ya nwoke nọkwa n'ọfịs politician na-akọrọ ya na-akọrọgodi every month ncha agbọghọ ọ nọ ọfụma. Contract pụta nke dị agha ewere wi na akpa echi ebe a weta ewe apụtakwa ebe a na-akọrọ unu Nigeria is corrupt. Gwagodu m obodo na-adịghị corrupt. N'iwe m na nke Nigeria bụ na even ndị ọchịchị amaghọ na ị ga-arụ nwaanyị mmeji eri $4 billion ego ọkụ. Ebe m ga-arụ ọkụ a $4 billion, then nwegodu 12% shares na company agụ. Settle all 2-3 people dey involved. I privatize again. Don't worry, I might as well control it. And also me ana ego $4 billion na mma na-anata every year. Pụọ nwa je pụọ si na edit ana m eri ego ka akụọ gị bullshit, akụọ gị mkpọrị na akụọ gị ọnụ ara ose. Pugodu na Anambra steeti ka ọ na Peter Obi dị ka etinye gị asụ nwa otu efugonu ka o si wee mee emecha jee ka nonsense ka ebulite gị sụọ gị shina. Let's continue.
Your so-called PVC does not count. And so we refuse.
The so-called PVC does not count. Then why didn't Nnamdi Kanu later tell them to go and vote? Huh? The clips are there. The person vomiting his father here. Don't worry, keep on with the comment. The comment is helping the video. It's helping the stream with the Facebook algorithm. And those of you that are, please start pouring your angry faces. Yeah? Start pouring. It helps. It helps this thing. Okay? Ndana achọ ịkpọ ọkụ ji petrol asa ahụ. Ụmụ iti. Ekwuodu unu dara iberibe. Unu atụ ọgụ.
Used to be dragged into that mess. Then we're not going to allow ourselves to be on that particular mindset for a long time. Nigerian political system is a very devilish one. They apply gutter methodology in dealing with individuals and groups there. And so they have for so long capitulated on this because we say we don't want to do anything with Nigerian politics.
Uchemefo is not capitulated on this, capitalize on this. Capitulation is synonymous with surrender, giving up. Okay? Those of you that think that this guy is different from Nnamdi Kanu, you are just maybe 2 layers better than an average IPOB member. This is the guy that sold the dummy to our people that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested because he came to confront Buhari. No, that was why they put him on that high salary. He defended the criminal in chief. Okay? And the people who wanted to tell the truth were expelled. That is one version of that event that no one is telling you.
They are now capitalizing on it. They are telling us, let them be talking while we are taking decision that is going on in their own land. Mm-hmm. And so, this we have studied, and it is not going to continue forever. We are going forward.
Hear it now. Free of charge. Free. I will tapia for free. I am tapiaring this one for you now. Gradually, step by step, I will tapia everything he's saying.
Because they have to know that the people of Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra, are no longer taking a line low. Mm-hmm. The same way we descended on the contraption called Nigeria and destroyed it beyond repair.
What Nigeria did you destroy beyond repair? Please be specific. In what way did you destroy Nigeria beyond repair? Show me. Please tell us how. Uchemefo, the sky will not fall if you people start being specific and not try to gaslight everyone else like you're gaslighting the dummies, the mumus that you are all leading. Please, in what way? Please tell me in one way IPOB has destroyed Nigeria. One, your noise making is only creating jobs for people in Abuja. They will set up teams, media teams, this one, and give them money. You are only helping the people around the president. Okay? People at the presidency are making money. They even want you to carry on. One day, in Abuegu, only Rogina Sigi Barana, the one na akụrụ gị aka. Ọ bụrụ my mother, ọchị sị gị gbaa na-abịa, ọ sị gị gbaa on, keep on dancing. Onye iro gị na-asị gị gbaa on, nwanne igbuo n'onwe gị.
Because it is an evil empire. In the same way, we are going to descend on every evil machinations in Biafra land and destroy it, and the people of Biafra will take over the control of their territory.
My dear, Ndị Igbo will take over the control of their territory. When you get your Biafra, you go and do your Biafra the way you like. Ala Igbo will be made whole and well again by Ndị Igbo. Ndị IPOB ka ngwakwa unu sikwa na asị election ruo pụtanụ n'iro. Ka nsọ nke Igbo ka ndị iro hapụ ịnụ ya. Election ruo pụtanụ n'iro bịa zuzuo ihe unu na-ezuzu ka unu fesizie anyị nwa. Pụtanụ n'iro anyị nwa ka unu ọ ga-abụzi anyị nwa. Enwe ihe gbasara Buhari o. Ndị amị ya nọ n'akụkụ. Ka anyị mezie nu ya fesi. Ka anyị kwa ya fesi. Unu zuzucha ihe unu zuzu. Wastecha human lives. Anyị bịa ebe a ka anyị gbakwa unu nkịtị. Ka unu bịa mee gịnị? Buru noise una. Pụtanụ n'iro. Kwadowekwenụ. Ọ bụrụ PDP o bụrụ onye o na-enye unu ihe nwa na-enye unu. Buru na ya pụtawa iro unu niile ga-cheenu na. Nke a ka bigodo egwure. Chere chọsụ ịma na egbe ọnụ ka unu nwere. Egbe ọnụ and Sons Nigeria Limited. Egbe ọnụ and Sons Enterprises. Gbara na egbe ọnụ a pụtazienu. Sepụta n'isi. Mụ idiot.
If they apply gutter methodology, we were also going to apply gutter methodology in order to take over what belongs to us.
With your Kererenke soldiers. No, with these ones. Ome, umunengwa. Oya. Obi.
And we are going to show them in Grandstand. We are going to show them in Grandstand. We are not media active or what some people call us. We are ever ready. We are ever ready. I want you to keep on watching this video. This video is those that they will fight to defend their motherland, Biafra. That is why I'm bringing this message to you.
Within that, na jabudo onyoshi ugo bana na with all this and this thief. You go to Osmambe, go to $30. Utawa niron sigi na ina chun. I chere father na agene amen chere wenebe nhulalo. Please, before we carry on, we will still Kererenke to the fullest. But before we carry on, let's continue.
We are going to use their system and work against them. If they want to be destroyed, we will help them to destroy themselves. And how are we going to do this? We are not going to back away from the civil disobedience method that we have so much perfected.
What civil disobedience method have you perfected? The girl you people burnt her merchandise worth over ₦1 million. What civil disobedience? The killings you people have been carrying out. You bought her bus, her minivan. Civil disobedience, and you brought your IPOB thugs to attack a woman, 2 women. No. I want to understand the meaning of this civil disobedience. Please, if his description of civil disobedience fits the civil disobedience in your dictionary, please, I want to know the name of that dictionary and who wrote it. Don't see, they know how to use words in propaganda. When you use word, the first person to throw it out owns it. So don't let them call that one. Don't let them steal that one. They are never civil. They've never been, and they won't learn it tomorrow. Okay?
At the same time, we are not going to leave our political office holders, especially those in Biafra land. I am talking about the people of, the Biafran territory. The policies, the political decisions being taken in Biafran territory must be a reflection of the wishes of the people of Biafra. And since we are not going to go into political activities at this particular point in time, we must devise a means of mounting pressure and forcing the hands of those who are in government.
Are you seeing how? Now, please, check the body language, check the reaction when he made that comment. The last comment. Pay attention, check the body language, see how he stuttered before he made that comment. Just focus on the stuttering and his eyes. He couldn't even focus or keep a straight face when he said it. What Uchemefo just did now, there, was to lay the ground for when their criminal in chief will come out. Nnamdi Kanu, we've already told them what you are going to do. So if you have an ounce of brain inside this your empty skull, find something else, because what we are doing here is to expose what you're about to do. We are exposing your next move. That is how little you are, how predictable you are.
And since we are not going to go into political
Vera Blessing, you are right. What I told them before, as if you are not going to go into political, just watch it. Okay, let me just rewind it, go a bit back from there. Just focus on on his reaction, facial expression, body movement, the shoulders. When he made that comment, you will find. Focus on him. Focus here. Focus on his face. Let's go.
In Biafra land, I am talking about the people of, the Biafran territory. The policies, the political decisions being taken in Biafran territory must be a reflection of the wishes of the people of Biafra. And since we are not going to go into political activities,
Uchemefo and Nnamdi Kanu, you are dealing with one of the most, I don't want to use some words that will have a bad connotation, because these IPOB people are just so stupid, so daft. You are, okay, let me use, you are dealing with one of the most intelligent political manipulators, not just political. I am someone who will see your lies from 1 mile away. It smells, it stinks. Before you even open your mouth, I know what you're about to say. This one is another proof that you guys are daft. Hey, you don't know who you are dealing with. I told you people the time you people went into this fake black history that you are going to have a problem with a group of people you don't know exist, and we've been building this underground for a long time. Have you asked why all of a sudden you start getting attacks and even your leader ran away? Because we built this machine for the past 4 years at least, waiting for you people, and I'm happy you came into the kill zone. And you came there at exactly the time you are out of ammo. No defense, no cover, and it's an open field. You are going to run to where? Hey, we got our helicopter gunship. We'll cut you.
At this particular point in time, we must devise a means of mounting pressure and forcing the hands of those who are in government in Biafra land to do the will of the people, whether they like it or not. That is the only way that we will talk and the international community listens to us. And we have the capacity, we have the number, we are telling them ahead of time because it's going to happen.
You don't have the number. You don't have the number. You have a very loud minority. Now you will understand the meaning of the silent majority. Tell me, my people, when 10 Igbo people gather, how many of them are IPOB members? If you enter into a room and find 20 Igbo people, for one IPOB person you meet, you will see 3 people who they've pissed off. Then who do you think the neutral guys will side with? Tell me exactly what will make them follow you. Had people known that Nnamdi Kanu ran away with the defense fund and ended up in Nigeria secretly, maybe he came to buy lands or properties in Lagos. And because he can't keep his mouth shut, he can't keep his dick at a place. Have you seen his penis? He can't keep it in his pants. Had people known that this is exactly what happened, believe me, nobody would have cared for that son of a bitch. Nobody would have cared for that riffraff. Do not mistake people's sympathy for support. That's your problem. That's your problem. You have quote majority, quote number. You don't. You can only use it to fool the governors and the people who don't know how things are working. Exactly the truth. Forget it. You don't have the no. Don't stop exaggerating. We are not going to allow that exaggeration any further. No, it's not going to happen. No way. No freaking way.
From the community level to even religious institutions to political institutions to others, our people should be able to stand up for what they believe in. If we can bring the contraption called Nigeria to a standstill, how much more there are baby saboteurs in Biafra?
Yeah. What do you mean by baby saboteurs? Like, you mean like the person who sent your boss packing? Who sent your boss packing? I told you presented yourselves as a burnt offering. And we are going to do to you what people do to sacrifices to the gods. Please go on the page later and check my broadcast on the 22nd of June. I told you that I couldn't have asked for a better gift that day than the war you people declared on someone that is beyond you. Forget about the numbers. What counts is this. Like I told you, you are all in a pool of petrol, stoning someone with a revolver. Yes, it is only 6 bullets in the chamber, but I don't need to start firing at you one after the other. No, I only need to fire in that petrol and you all will be engulfed in flame. Guess what's happening? They are abandoning ships now. I am a living witness because I've had so many personal apologies from your members, people who were your staunch members even just 7 days ago. So stop gas. You only fool these dummies. You only fool the morons who are still listening to you people. Not anyone that can work and chew gum at the same time. Anyone with an IQ level higher than the room temperature knows that you are just bluffing. And you bluffed your way to where you are as a result of. Let me say, the DSS maybe is highly overrated. They really need to retrain those guys. That old school pattern, these 70s and early 80s teaching, they need to change it. The world has evolved. And having technology is not enough. No. You still have to go to the old way of doing things, which is sending men, physical agents in the field to know exactly what is going on. And you have smart analysts. Okay? We are all benefiting from one blunder after another. Believe me, it's not going to happen again. This time around, well, you know the type of fire that is in your bodies right now.
We must do the needful. Because if we don't fulfill the requirements expected of us within the international law, we may not go too far. And it is very simple and very practical.
Okay, now you are obeying the international laws, eh? Okay, right now you want to which I got this, you know, when just esusu n'iyi na ezu. Ịkpọrọ omi mmiri a na-afụ azụ gị anya, enweghị onye na-aghọrọ, enweghị onye na-agwada nonsense. The only person ị na-atụrụ asị na ị na-akpọ omi mmiri bụ afọ gị anọ n'ime mmiri ọgwụgwụ. Others are seeing you people. You are all as clear as water. We are seeing through you all.
We have to use what we have to make our conditions better for ourselves and for our children's children. We have no other land to run to. Therefore, land is our land, and therefore every decision, every action being taken must be a true reflection of the will of the people of Biafra. Starting from policies, starting from corrupt politicians, we are going to begin to face them.
You are 3 years late. You are countless of lives lost late. You are scores of people in prison late. Okay? Go and address these other issues before we allow you to come and do this nonsense. No. You cannot leave your lane and jump into this one without going to the back of the queue. You have to go back. You are not going to lead anything in Igbo land. Never. I will be one of the people that will see to it. Because I see you people from a distance, and any party, We will make sure that the toxicity of your brand is known by people. Let people know how toxic you are, that even that PDP you people are running to would never ever openly want your endorsement. Even, believe me, nobody will want to get associated with you fools. Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo, from mark this date, within the next 2 months, try and call those numbers you've been calling and see if they will answer you. All those numbers you've been calling, try and call those numbers again and see if they will take your call.
If they resist us, we will resist them. But of course, we are going to be doing it within the confines of...
If they resist us, we will resist them. By resisting them, you mean this one? By resisting them, you mean this one?
We are ever ready. We are ever ready. Hello, my people.
Oh, man.
Today I'm bringing reality to my people. Now we just watched this video finish. Now I want you to share this video to make sure that you get this video, get those people who call themselves One Nigeria. Those people are still calling on Nigeria, that nigger area. Because we are telling them, but they cease not to understand, or they are saying it, but they are overlooking it. Now I'm bringing it to life. I'm bringing it to them. And I want you to share this video because we are ever ready.
Yeah.
We are ever ready. 1967 is not 2020. We are in a new dimension.
Yeah.
We are in a new transformation of everything. That is not the way it is before. We know people we're supposed to meet.
Yeah.
And we are getting there. We are meeting them. We are talking to them.
My people, again, those are the people who is relying on. You are only good in attacking poor and innocent people. Weak people, those are the people you can attack. How many people went to beat up 2 girls? 2 girls, 2 girls, 2 girls. And you all went to beat up 2 girls. Cheer. Nyere mgbuchakwu unu. Ọ ndị na-abịa iwetara m Biafra. Biafra bịanyekwa unu n'ime ọmị, mu idiot.
The civil disobedience method remains the most tested.
You've not tested any civil disobedience. You people are harassing people in Igbo land, even up to this day. In some villages, you are the terror. They know. Not any Nigerian military, not any Hausa man, not any Fulani man. You are the #1 terror in so many places in Igbo land.
And we must also recognize that we have the right to live. And we have the right to defend ourselves against aggression.
Sorry.
I don't want to go into this in a greater detail.
What details? We've seen your army. We've seen your army. They don't even have a baton to train with. They don't even have enough sticks. Guys, go and check the video. How many people are holding their sticks there? Even the woman at the front do like this. Is this how you shoot? Hold it like this. So when you are firing, you will be able to cushion the force that is coming here. Umiti. We've seen your army.
But there are provisions of the law in both Biafra land, in the zoo called Nigeria, and all over the world, that allows the people who are oppressed to actually stand up and say, that they can no longer be oppressed, especially in the heat of aggression, in the heat of total and orchestrated aggression and plot to exterminate us as a people. We must have effective government in Biafra, either directly or by proxy.
My people, are you Umuiti IPOB can call Kwaru here by proxy on a mean? Ha ga-amara ụma nya unu na format na ọ bụ na-emego meeting na-agwa ha sị ya na ọ bụrụ na ha ba ha tinyecha their own people there apụtazie there enwetara uru Biafra mbọsọ ọbụla efu Nnamdi Kanu natara Joel chọọkwa ebe ọ na-arụba ya onwe mana ọ ga-etali ya apịa ya nụ. All these people that lost their brothers and sisters, all these guys that lost their siblings, you think they're going to leave him? And please, the federal government, if and whenever you are arresting Emmanuel Kanu for the acts of terrorism he's carrying out against innocent people, please, it's not against the community, against individuals. When you arrest him, do not send him to Abuja. Send him to Abakaliki prison. And make sure the people there start getting the news about how Nnamdi Kanu and his family are treating people back there and how he ran away, how he was arrested, how everything happened. Make sure they are getting the news. Then let's see how Emmanuel Kanu will survive it. Do not send him to any Abuja. Don't promote him too much. Send him from Umuahia to Abakaliki prison. Let us send him to where he will be with those IPOB members who were imprisoned. And then Nnamdi Kanu never made mention of them. Instead, he is moving from one jamboree in a European city to another. I don't know if he's still in Germany now or he has run away again. Oboso.
And since the electoral system is working against us, we must devise another means, indirect means, of making those who are in political office in Biafra land.
In other words, we are now abandoning the IPOB version of Biafra. We are now getting into Nigerian politics. Are you understanding it? And now you've burnt all of your bridges. Nigeria is a zoo. You've burnt the goodwill of any ordinary Nigerians. All those people that were benefiting from the Biafra issue. That's when you talk about Biafra, you will get views like all these people. Oh yeah, now what are you going to tell them? Those of you that say, oh, Duduwa, I'll be the public and Biafra, we will march together. And guys, buy enough popcorn. In fact, buy corns and do your own popcorn. If you are a beer guy, especially this is summer, buy enough beer, sit down, relax, and enjoy the insurrection they are going to have. There is going to be a huge insurrection by the time it's done on them. Don't come here to insult your father. Ask Nuche Mefo to explain what he meant by proxy, doing it by proxy, or doing what and what, or the worst. This is euphemism. He is just throwing euphemism around. Okay? One Uche Mefo si ya kọwashiate godi ya Uche Mefo kọwashiate. Si kọwara gị ka ịghọta ike okwu a. Na ike aghọtachọghị ike okwu a. Na kọwarụ gị ike okwu a ọfụma. By the time nwanne ndị mmadụ ga-ebu isi ọbara. Senator Taji, don't worry, chi ga-anụgoro gị ọgụ, ha nwa ga-atakwa ji nke ha. Ha nwa ga-atakwa ji nke ha. Senator Taji, ha nwa ga-ata ji nke ha. Don't worry.
I'm not talking about the zoo called Nigeria. I'm talking about Biafra land. To dance to the tune of the people of Biafra and not to the tune of their Arewa Janjaweed masters from the northern part of the zoo called Nigeria. They have to listen to us, or they have to pack away. They have to get out of the way. And it is very simple. Continuous pressure, continuous agitation, continuous practical application of ourselves to the cause that we have chosen for ourselves. The ideal of freedom that we are fighting. Observing the total preeminence of the rule of law, human rights, and fundamental freedom. It is doable. We have the number, and it is a number that will overwhelm.
You don't. You don't have the number.
And of course, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
your
at
criminal,
the appropriate time,
the crook,
of course, is going to come up with a number of practical steps we are going to.
I know tell Ona, Uchemefo is there to water the ground and prepare you for what is to come. They didn't want to do it now. Guess who pushed them to do it? So, which one is it now? That at the appropriate time, Nnamdi Kanu is coming to do it, or that Biafra is coming in December? Ndị IPOB watakwanụ na onye anụnwa akansụlukwa na December. Hey! Ebu, Aizal, everybody unu ya. How? Chineke me. Chineke me. Are you getting it, my people? Are you understanding it? The December pronunciation is cancelled. Let me go back again. Hold on. Here it is.
Number, and it is a number that will overwhelm them.
Yeah.
And of course, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at the appropriate time, of course, is going to come up with a number of practical steps we are going to take. The fourth one is capacity to enter into international relations.
Yeah.
If we don't have an effective government, of course we have, but it is not official at the moment.
Yeah.
Because IPOB leadership, led by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been doing marvelously well. We need to formalize it.
Yeah.
That formalization will take practical steps. That the people of Biafra will stand up and say, this is what we want in Biafra land, because this is our land. And it will come, those actions will come from the instructions given by the IPOB leadership. There are people.
If you want to come on, please let me know. So I will send you the link, because I'm going to post the link soon. I'll send you the link on WhatsApp and you come on and finish them up. Finish them, because this is the same thing we've been telling them, and they've been calling us names. If you need it also, I will send to you, I will forward to you.
People who are running from one pillar to post, telling you that IPOB has fallen and all that. We are waiting for them, because the people of Biafra are actually indigenous to the land. And we are the people. Effective government will allow us to have that capacity to enter into international relations with other countries. It could be government in exile, but with...
What government in exile? So you are all fugitives. You are fugitives. You are running from the law. Stop calling it government in exile. You people will go and copy all the political terms that people used, but you refuse to copy the ways they did things, because you cannot tell people to give you money and they will respond if you don't tell them you are getting them Biafra. One of my brothers gave you people $200 in Malaysia for the defense funds. Please return that one first to him. Another way we will listen to you people, just give back people's money to them, that defense fund, Forget the Jews. That one is to service Nnamdi Kanu's penis and the vaginas of all of his numerous girlfriends. With his, let me not even get into family issues.
Effective control.
Okay, no, okay, I'll send the link.
Whether the zoo called Nigeria and their agents want it or not, time shall come when even those who are in politics and representing Nigeria in Biafra land will be ashamed of themselves, because they will have no other place to operate. Then the constitutive aspects.
Please, guys, text me, because the phone I'm using to send this in, I don't have the number, your numbers on the phone. No, I have yours. Send me your own, please. Guys, I hope you guys are listening. I hope you guys were listening and paying attention. I hope you guys paid attention and heard from the moron himself, from the buffoons. I hope you all listened and heard it. Don't worry. I told you it's going to be a very long, drawn-out battle. We've not started, though. We've not started. We've not started, guys. We've not started. Okay. Yeah, I've sent them the link. They are coming. Then IPOB guys, if you want to come on here, I'll see the link here. See the link. Come on here and talk to us. We are not Nnamdi Kanu that is running away. You running and you running and you running away. Ibezina. Akwoba Steven. Ọbụkwana ezigbo aha ga-ebezina. Ọ bụ mere gị ihe na-eme gị, enwe onye mere ibe ya, unu ji aka unu nyaba moto unu ebe ọ na-apụta. Akwa nọrọ m onwe m, unu ezuzuru buru ozu onwe unu bịa. Ee, anọrọ m onwe m, unu eburu ozu onwe unu bịa. Unu eburu akpa school unu bịa ebe a. Ijele is #1 agent. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. And I never see something. Hey, social media country. Now so. Man, I told them that I will beat him like a drum. I will beat him like a drum. I want them, I will beat your boss like a drum. How this guy managed to fool so many people is beyond me. How he managed to fool many people is beyond me. It's beyond me. Kai. No, he's not going to kill any Igbo, so no, never. He's not going, no. His days are over. His golden days are behind him. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The people are all awake. Hello, Gaddafi. Also, how are you, my brother?
I'm cool. I'm fine.
Please, welcome to the broadcast.
Good. I want to thank you for your good job. because for many years now, someone from afar, Nnamdi Kanu, have been fooling our people for a long time from now. And I don't know the type of injection he give to them. Because these are our brothers. I don't know whether it's food they take that cannot make even your brother cannot even reason with you. All of us, all of us based in our blood. We know how when there is no job, you can create a job inside your house.
Of course.
You see this Yahoo deal that Nnamdi is doing. All of us know how it goes. But
yes,
I don't like when somebody is using what I need to do me 419. You understand? Biafra is our hope. But this guy use it as an office, and the office has no direction. The direction is what he can get today. Look at what is happening. When I saw that video of incident in Afara, I was very ashamed. You know why? I didn't doubt it in any way, even if I didn't see any video. Sorry about my English. I didn't go to school because.
I say what you. As long as you are communicating, we are hearing you. Carry on.
During the 2003, 2004, 5 in Onitsha, I was living in Onitsha when they are using Masobo at Mpepa by Owerri Road. They have Peter Ventures. Now, these people was terrorizing us this, even to the extent that if you have a problem with your landlord in Awada, they will go and arrest your landlord and bring him down to that place. Now, one good evening like this, these people arrested the Peter Ventures that he will stop blowing the alarm. As Peter Ventures that created the job up to 5,000 to 7,000 workers in Onitsha. All the whole girls and the boys that is living in Okoko is working at Peter Ventures company. Yes. Man, they told Peter Venture to begin to do jump like 1 hour. That is frog
jump. Frog jump. I was there.
Peter Venture do frog jump from here. You know the man have a big stomach. The man collapsed. That was what triggered the Anambra State government for them to pursue them from that Mbeba when they bring with more tankers. That day, some of them followed the Obosi River, and whether they go Nnamdi house. That was
some drug.
Yes, Nnamdi was not in Nigeria then, and then they was using Masob. Now Nnamdi come up with the IPOB. Them drop Wazirika and switch on this IPOB level. In my office in Brazil, I told anybody, if you come to my office and say that IPOB is IPOB, no say, you will not come to my office anymore. Because I cannot allow 419 to come and do me 419 when all of us is on the game.
All of us, their street, we know what's in the happen.
You understand? So yes. What I'm trying to, I'm very, very happy because some people wanted to bring up this issue, but out of the fear, IPOB members can fight. In short, I don't know what they are taking. All of them is living in one level.
Yes.
Their reasons goes in one level. So, but keep it on. We are at your back right now. I'm in Nigeria. We are at your back. Even if we want that we can go for investigation, we can go. Any day they will hook up that guy called Emmanuel, his younger brother. I will go investigation for him. Yes.
Yes, brother.
Yes. So thank you. Keep it on.
Wonderful contribution, my brother.
Yeah. Mba Fabia Anambra State, obere oge election eruo Fabia Anambra State ka bịa mee IPOB. I told many of them, I haven't seen you with IPOB flag or label in Lagos here. When we are coming back to Nigeria, all of you hang up your flag in abroad. When you come here, you don't hear all this nonsense. It's only happening in his or whatever. You can't do it anymore. You will end up somewhere.
Thank you, my brother, for a wonderful contribution.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You can bring in another people.
My brother, please.
ijele one them.
What?
One no dogu kebo onye bo odogwu yokotago. So as no odogwu aburo guy them. Yokotago. No, if mother na make eji akpu odogwu. If forget. So the I don't have much to say, but the simple truth here is that Igbo, we are bigger than any organization. Understand?
Course.
So you cannot just come out from nowhere without any plan and start destroying our land, all in the name of freedom fighting. Understand?
Yes.
And I've said it before that I rather remain a Nigerian than to have a Biafran that will be with this kind of IPOB people that I'm seeing today.
Yes.
Understand? I rather be a Nigerian than to have such freedom. Understand?
Yes.
I couldn't watch that video you did last time about that our sister near Nnamdi Kano's house. That they use shovel and all that. I couldn't watch it, honestly speaking. And then when they label these people terrorist organization, all these IPOB followers, they are illiterate. I'm sorry to say this. They don't know anything.
No need to apologize.
They don't know anything. All of us, we are street guys. We are in street, understand, looking for greener pasture. I've been a victim of this organization called IPOB. So I'm a member. It was a long time, as of 2014, 15, 16. I've been a member of IPOB. But when I smell foul play, because I've been on street, today, understand? So I'm no longer a kid. When I see a foul play, I don't need one to tell me, especially when I wake up from this religious lies and all that.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for me to detect when one is lying. Do you understand now? So I'm not seeing any freedom fighting in what Kano is doing. He's not fighting any freedom for any Igbo person. Anybody that knows this knows nothing. Understand?
He is only fighting for his own financial freedom, his pocket.
You don't need to tell me. I know that. So I pity all those IPOB followers. Those people, maybe they claim they are under oath. What kind of nonsense oath is that? What kind of oath? Even the oath, your so-called leader have already violated that your oath or whatsoever you call it. Understand? So why will you be?
He didn't take himself.
No. Do you know that I come in encounter with our brother who stays in America? The man, maybe he saw my comment and he called me on video call. Understand? And we were, I'm like, okay, do you call to threaten me or attack me because I'm speaking the truth against what these IPOB people are doing? He said, no, that he was once a member, but that he backed out the day he were asked to swear in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, not even in the name of Biafra. So that in the name of Kanu, so that is why he found the stuff a little bit not straightforward and open. Understand? So what am I saying? Like Nnoke used to say in his program, I am Igbo man first before any other thing that I'm going to be tomorrow. Yes. Understand? And then you can't force people to join you in your freedom fighting. I was listening to is it Irania? Irania said something, and the thing got me a lot. He said that this IPOB, is it an Igbo thing alone, or these people that they are forcing, dragging in, are they among those they are Biafran of 18? Because he mentioned all their heads, all their leader, and he said all of them are Igbos. None of these people that they are dragging is among their heads and their financial position and all those things. Understand? So, and they look, honestly speaking, I don't know when our people will wake up and realize that we've been scammed.
Okay, hold on, my brother. Let us bring in now. Okay, Chuku. Odis, you welcome. Can you hear us? Can you hear me? No, okay, Chuku. Hello. Oh, his connection is bad. Let me bring on someone. My brother, welcome to the program.
Ijele, how are you?
I'm fine, my brother. Your voice is very nice and very commanding.
No, I just wanted to say that in regards to that interview, not interview, the broadcaster Uche Mefo did the other
Yeah.
day. That was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. The most stupidest thing. You know, the theme was action plan, Ipob action plan. But that was the most insane action plan in the world. Uche started rambling on for what feels like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, talking absolutely nonsense. And then he brought in this guy called Victor Emeka Okadi or whatever. They call him doctor, but I don't know what kind of doctor he is really, because he cannot actually stick two sentences together.
Yes.
With it, he cannot understand anything. And then they brought in this Obidi, Obiano, who Hiroo accused of stealing $22,000 from him. You can see that Obiano is not there to talk about action plan. He was actually there to settle score because of what Hiroo said about him, because Hiroo called him a thief. On Sunday, on Saturday. So he was actually there not to talk about action plan. Was he was Uche was saying that they've achieved 90% of what they are planning to achieve. The guy was actually disputing that 90% because why he was saying that he's actually a realist because they haven't got to 90%. How can they justify saying that they've actually achieved 90% of what they set out to achieve? They haven't achieved 90%. Where how can they say it's 90%? So it's just deceiving people. It's just making people more stupid. Are people more stupid? Because there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there to go with. Nothing. They're just there to take money from our people and then come on live broadcast to just say nonsense, to just justify it with absolutely nonsense. If anyone that actually has sense, go and listen to that program. They called Action Plan. There is nothing there like Action Plan there. There's nothing there like action plan. All you hear there is just Uche rambling on with, what no one understands, and then hands over to this stupid doctor in the United States that call himself a doctor, and the doctor start rambling on again from his own angle, and then they hand on to Obiano. Obiano started talking nonsense as well. I was thinking, where is the action plan? Where is it? I was waiting to hear the action plan.
My brother, let me just jump in a little there. See, what he was actually doing there was to water the ground, is to prepare the minds of the people for what his boss, Nnamdi Kanu, is going to tell them very soon. Because the next time you will see him, expect to hear something like, I met with so people, we met with others people in secret, we had a meeting, and what we discussed in 2000 and whatever, what we did in so time, this and that. At the end of the day, he will land on this thing I've been saying, that they want to get involved into the politics of Igbo land. That is the only thing. Uche Mefo, if you notice, Uche Mefo almost let the cat out of the box, but he got back to his senses and withdrew the statement he was about to make. That was why I paused that thing and told people to watch the body language. So Uche Mefo himself knows what they are going to tell people. He's just trying to prepare them. Now go and check what Nnamdi Kanu has been posting. He's no longer on video. He's now just putting out posts. He'll be putting out posts and be telling people this and that, the Nigerian government, Buhari this. And I'm like, hey, is this Buhari now or Jubri al-Sudani? You know, they have all these news sites, the internet news sites they are using. They will tell those people to publish something and they will use names that are similar to a news company. Wait, let me show you what I mean. I'm coming because I retweeted his tweet. I want to show you what I mean.
And okay, let me come in. And Mazi,
Do you know that
Yeah.
in in my lifetime, I've never seen any country that got their freedom through, radio broadcasting, insulting people, and making enemies.
No, no,
Understand?
no.
So, and I don't know why our people, honestly, it baffles me at times to see my Igbo people, because I know Igbo people as people that have a lot of wisdoms and people that
Yes.
are reason, and also, but so this generation of Igbo people, honestly, let me not say that I'm getting disappointed, because I know that we still have, if we can have people like you now speaking up boldly, understand,
There are
and
so
at
many
least,
of us. They are not
yeah,
just speaking.
many, yes, yes, yes. So,
Oh, my brother,
I
wrap it up. Wrap everything you want to say up in 2 minutes. Let me drop you and bring other people. There are other people in the
okay,
studio, and
okay, okay.
some
I
of them
don't,
are members.
usually I don't have much to say, honestly. What I have, the last thing I'm to say right now is for our people to open their eye and understand that this man's game is up, so
Yes.
everybody should, just,
Go home
let
and look
us,
for what to do. If you
uh
haven't got married, go get
if
married. You got to marry,
yes,
raise children, get into business.
in
Mm-hmm.
the field of the game, if you found out that it's all lies, you will not kill yourself, understand, so you will just start, so let's just pretend that nothing happened, but let us,
And
retrace our
prepare
step. Yeah.
yourself so nobody will fool you with the same trick. Thank you, my
Yes,
brother,
yes.
for
Thank you,
your
one more, Dalo. You
Dalwan.
say, Kamazo, Jolo.
Nnokechukwu, I will bring you on when this brother is done, because I want to show him something. Then he will finish what he said. You are still here, Okoye. Mazo Okoye, you
Yeah.
are still here. You are still here.
No, that's something I want, because when that broadcast was going on, I was
Yes.
actually taking notes in how
Yes.
to be able to actually follow the broadcast properly. I
Yes.
got a few things they try to get people to start. They always talk about sabotage. They always talk about sabotage and saboteurs.
Yes.
This is not the action plan. There's no action plan that involves sabotaging or sabotage. I was thinking to myself, okay, I wanted to ask this man some questions, but I don't think they gave any opportunity for questions. I was thinking, okay, in action plan, how ready is Ipob to work with all these people that all these governors they are now planning to work with? They talk about restoration of Biafra. They talk about the map. The what's his name? The Victor Emeka, the doctor. I cannot understand his. He talks about map, but that map wasn't quite clear. That map wasn't quite a map as such. They talk about referendum. They start talking about referendum. They start talking about state apparatus. They start talking about Catalonia and Amazonia. I was thinking that these guys, they're just there to confuse our people.
Yes.
With the examples they were using, Catalonia is never going to be
Mute, my brother, hold
Catalonia
on.
is never going to be
Mute
an
your,
independent state.
hold on, my
But from
brother.
Spain,
My brother, Okoye, wait. Okoye, 1 minute. Nnokechukwu, mute your mic. Mute it. Mute it. There is a noise coming from there, like an echo. Okay, my brother, carry on.
yes, Catalonia is never going to be an independent state from Spain. Although they agitate, but they're never going to be. There's no comparison between Catalonia and Biafra. There's no, you cannot compare the two. It's like comparing apples and oranges, and then
Yes.
they devolve again into castigating Irania because of what Irania did on the Saturday. I was thinking, okay, please, can you guys? I was texting them, trying to get them to come about this action plan, which is the theme of the broadcast, which is the actual reason they were broadcasting. No, it wasn't forthcoming. It was just that Irania is a thief, and then they started castigating the ladies and Mona the ladies that was on that broadcast, saying that the ladies they've only been in Ipob for a year or so, that they haven't contributed anything. I was thinking, is this really the action plan that they wanted to come to talk to us about? Because I was actually, I had a pen waiting for the action plan, but there is nothing there. It was just, 2 hours of talking gibberish, of talking nonsense.
Mumbling.
of nonsense, absolutely nonsense.
Let me get back to what Nnamdi Kanu was doing on the internet since yesterday. Let me show you people. I want to share the screen now. Just hold it there. I will share it. Then I'll give you 2 minutes to wrap it up. Then Okechukwu will jump in before I bring the people in the studio. We have other people in the studio. Watch. Now see what the criminal posted. Is he going to pretend as if he is not the one that sponsored this thing they put out? Now check the name of the news site, thenationonlineng.net. And this is, if you are not careful, you will think that this is the website of the Nation newspaper. Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
Kanu faults Buhari's aid over Biafra. Okay.
You know, I actually clicked on that website, The Nation. I actually clicked on it, but you can never tell whether that website is genuine or whether it's one of those thing that they just conjure up on the net and then put it out as a genuine newspaper. Because even the Kanu response, that Kanu response doesn't quite sound like what Kanu will write. Because I've read a few Kanu's writings and write-ups. That response doesn't sound like what Kanu will actually write, because it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, that response. It's not Kanu that wrote that, because I've read Kanu's responses in the past.
Thank you, my brother. Okechukwu, please unmute your mic and speak to us.
Yeah, thank you, my brothers. Once again, I greet each and every one of you this wonderful Monday morning. First of all, I know some of my friends will be, some of my friends may not be happy, but I'm not doing this thing for anybody. I'm doing this thing for my conscience, one, and I'm doing this thing because I am Igbo, two, and I'm doing it also for number 3, for justice and equity.
Yes.
I made a video yesterday evening. I haven't rested till now, even just like about 30 minutes now, somebody was calling me on a video from India, some of those calls, somebody I don't know. Yeah, but we know all this thing. Now, I watched what Uchemefo said the other day. My brother, do you know why we used to have evangelism in the church in those days? Why you go for evangelism? You go for evangelism because there are people who cannot come into an organization by themselves. You have to explain, either lie or try to somehow pull them in.
Confuse them.
That's the need. Yes, that's the need of evangelism. So what I'm saying, why I'm saying that is, some of what we are doing now, these things we are doing now, is because we want to help some people to see the truth, because some people find it very difficult to know, to divide between the truth and the lies. You understand? So I watched that video. I say, wow, these people would not know that IPOB is changing style now.
The mission has changed.
Yes, that everything is changing, that Uchemefo is coming out to give Nnamdi Kanu, whom he had warned, a soft landing, that it is better now they begin to play Igbo politics. That is that, as simple as that. Because Nnamdi Kanu don't know, sometimes when you are speaking, you don't know when you make a lot of mistakes. Nnamdi Kanu had put out a lot of things that people are looking out for. For example, end of this year, Biafra is coming. You understand? But maybe when some people are listening to him, hey, why are you saying something like this? What if he didn't come? What are you going to tell people now? So that was what necessitated Uchemefo and some, I mean, they must have discussed and said, okay, you know what? Let's begin to try to mellow down this whole thing and begin to see if we can now come and begin to play Igbo politics and begin to try to find a way of holding our governors. But they always call it Biafra, in Biafra land. It is in Igbo land. It is in Igbo land. The same thing I have been saying. The same thing I have been saying. It is in Igbo land, and begin to hold all the governors and all the politicians accountable. So that is the soft landing they want to give to Nnamdi Kanu. But the thing is that it is late, because some people had lost their lives and money. Some people had lost their life and money. And how are you now saying that Buhari is no longer dead? You understand? If you now want to play Igbo politics in the same country where Jubri, who replaced Buhari, Buhari dead, Jubri dead, Aisha's boyfriend dead also, or disappeared. You understand? And vice president also disappeared. So you see, the whole thing shot dead. So the whole thing is murky. Now, so but it is better, and again, added to what is happening in Nnamdi Kanu's village and town. A lot of victimization, which I am totally against. Victimization and blackmailing of a lot of people, and forcing people to come and join you. Yesterday, somebody told me, somebody who watched my video called me and said, please, my brother, I want you to also add that in Onitsha, that IPOB people are going about extorting money from people. If you want to, like people who are doing business in Onitsha, in Mpo, and all those places. And the person who was talking to me is from Onitsha. I said, where? I wanted him to tell me exactly where and how they were doing it. He said, for example, you want to put up a shed somewhere, they will tell you have to pay for whatever, and all that. I said, well, I trust Onitsha people. You can't play on them for so long. You understand? It will backfire. So what I'm saying is that
Onitsha, there are people you do it to, not everyone.
Not everyone, yes. Now, what I'm saying is that looking at what Uchemefo and is it Obidio? I think it was Obidio, Obieno, and some other person.
Yes, keep on talking. I'm coming.
Yeah. Yes. So looking at what, listening to what they were saying, I saw guys like Obidio, Obieno, who obviously is older than me. You understand? What I saw is that I saw a person or a people who would be concerned in trying to find a way back to Igbo land and begin to find a way to better the lots of our people in Igbo land. I saw a person who had stayed for a long time in the United States, like most of us had stayed for a long time in the Europe, you understand, and who should be planning on how to go back and begin to touch the lives of our people, the Igbo people. You understand? That was what I saw. But the thing is that these guys were trapped in IPOB. You understand? And became part of it. And this was the same person who are at the top rank of IPOB with the other guy that came out the other day. You mentioned his name, my brother.
Victor Emeka. Is it Victor, the doctor?
No. The other guy in Houston, Texas.
Iraya.
Who was
Clifford. Clifford Iraya.
Fantastic, yeah. Clifford Iraya. Yeah, Clifford Iraya and Imam Mezu, Barrister Imam Mezu in London. These are people, and so many other people. These are people, at the beginning that Nnamdi Kanu was praising them. If you see where where Nnamdi Kanu is talking good about Clifford Uriah, if you see where Nnamdi Kanu is talking good about Barrister Imam Mezu, if you see where Nnamdi Kanu is talking good about so many of all these our brothers, you understand? And suddenly, every of all those people now became saboteurs and evil people. You understand? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, my brother. Please, my brother, Nnokechukwu, do not forget what you were saying. Mazo Okoye, please, I would like to give you like 3 minutes to wrap up everything. So I will start bringing on people. I have somewhere to.
What I want to say before I go is that we must not lose sight that something got to change in Igbo land.
Fundamentally, something has to change. Fundamentally.
We must not lose sight of that, because you know, we might sort of get into this, you know, tug of war and then lose sight that things are not working in Igbo land. So we must not lose sight of that and try as much as possible to keep educating our people, because our people need a lot of education. They say, there's a saying that goes that a people deserves every institution that is in their land. So whatever that we are seeing in Igbo land, we deserve it. And if we're going to change it, we're going to change ourselves first, our mentality first, the way we see things, the way we go about things. No institution can ever be imposed on us, be it Biafra, be it Lower Niger Congress, be it any other name. It's just changing name without that fundamental change of the mental, the psychology of how we perceive these institutions. Nobody's going to save us apart from all of us individually saving ourselves and making sure that bribery is eliminated in our land, making sure that we held accountable those in power, making sure that everybody practice that compassion, look after our own land, stop polluting our own land, care for our motherland. We must not lose sight of that, because nobody will do it for us. Ipob is not going to do it because they wouldn't know how to do it. Nothing imposed from above will do it apart from us individually coming to terms with ourselves. Doing the hard work is hard. Our people should not think that salvation is easy. It's very, very hard. That's what I'm trying to tell our people. Please buckle down. Leave all these groups. You think they're going to bring you salvation. Once they bring you salvation, everything will become utopia. Everything will become fine. It's just changing names. Corruption will still continue. You can see what is going on now. Nnamdi Kanu's brother is now threatening people, and you know, all this
terrorizing is not threatening
terrorizing people. So please let us buckle down and educate ourselves and continue to educate ourselves, knowing that the work ahead of us is difficult. It's a difficult work. We must not lose sight of it. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Mara, please inbox me your number. I want to speak with you after the program, okay?
Okay.
Inbox me your number, please. I will so much appreciate it. Okay, my brother. Thank you so much for stopping by, okay?
All right, bye.
Yeah. Nnokechukwu, please take 3 minutes and wrap it up, because I'm bringing on people now. I'm bringing on people. Please, wait, your mic is mute. Wait, let me unmute it. Let me unmute your mic. Okay, now you can now speak.
Okay. My own is Nnamdi Kanu came out and told people that they are not going to be involved in politics. Okay. Even when we know that we cannot possibly bring any change in our land without outside politics. So, but he came out and he said that they are not going to play politics. In fact, he even told people not to come out and vote, to destroy their voters card. And eventually, in fact, he keep contradicting himself severally. And then eventually he came out again and told them that the no vote has been lifted and people should come out again and vote, which means actually that somehow he's interested. Yeah.
They paid him money. Money
What?
was talking then. That was money talking. Money. He collected money.
Okay. Yeah. So which means he's actually interested in election or politics. So eventually he told people to go and vote. That something has been signed, sealed, and delivered. So now that is what they are not. That is what they want to come back to now, to play the politics in Igbo land. Honestly, I am not against that if they want to do that. But what I'm against is, why then did you deceive people all these years? Why then were people contributing money all these years? Okay. Why then have people died, died in protest, being shot at? Some people's legs were butchered. I saw so many things. Why then did people die? Why must 28 people die in your compound when you know you will eventually come back and begin to talk about politics in Igbo land? So that is my own. If anybody wants to play politics in Igbo land, you should have done that. You understand? Politics and democracy is the only way, because we are not willing to fight or let war be fought in our land again. No, it is not possible. You understand? So what I'm saying is, yeah, we don't have the capacity, at least now. So what I'm saying is, truth must be said. You understand? Enough of all this. Yes, enough of all this deceit. Yes, enough of all this deceit. People should not go about and begin to victimize people and begin to beat people and begin to threaten people. You cannot threaten anybody in Igbo land. No, if that is possible in your place, that will never be possible in my place. That will never be possible in my place. You cannot even threaten me, not by proxy, not physically also. You cannot threaten me. So enough. It is better that people come out and apologize and say, our people, we thought this thing would have been possible, but we now see, it is not possible. I think it is better we go back to Igbo politics and save our land and hold our politicians accountable. The governors, the local government chairmen, the members of House of Reps, and all the senators. Not one good and the other one is bad and all that. So thank you so much once again, and keep up the job you're doing.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Spencer, you have to wait a little. This brother, I will give him 3-4 minutes to say his, because he has been trying to come. Then we'll continue from that. Bosele, wait, let me unmute your mic, my brother. Hold on. Your mic is mute. Okay, my brother, we can now talk.
Ijele, kudos to you, man.
Thank you, my brother.
You see what that brother was saying just now, eh? If you find out something, Unadu Kanu don't know anything. You know why I said kudos to you? I've been watching Unadu Kanu, but I like Unadu Kanu for one thing, because the guy was bold. But Unadu Kanu failed to seek advice. When Unadu Kanu know you know more than him, he will suspend you because you don't want him to take the organization from him, because he know you know more than him. Yes. Like, if you watch now, Unadu Kanu and Ejimofo is using that guy to bring us some information. They are learning from you. That's why I said kudos to you, because I've been watching your program. Everything you have been saying, that's what Ejimofo they are saying now today. And another thing, Unadu Kanu should go and put his ass in good position. Yes. If you want to lead people, make sure your house is in a good position. Look at what Unadu Kanu younger brother are doing to people in your own village, not even outside his village. His own village, you are threatening your people. So you want everybody to be afraid of you. Really, I was every brokers of Unadu Kanu, I followed them up. Even there is a day I was talking to you, I told you I like Unadu Kanu so much. But after some times, everything Unadu Kanu say, he continue repeating especially this Jewish madness. Even I watched one of the video where they want to go and put one Jewish this thing somebody's land. You are fighting for freedom. You are collecting people's property, and you want people to be happy with you.
Gaddafi.
And second again, you see most IBOB member, what they are doing, they will come to Ijele platform, they will give you opinion. But their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, they cannot give Nnamdi Kanu opinion. But they come to Ijele platform to give opinion. Only what they do, they just call it, my supreme leader, I said, thank you. But you cannot tell Nnamdi Kanu where he's doing wrong. Is that how you lead?
Wrap it up, my brother. Wrap it up.
Thank you, my brother. That's what I have to say, really.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Spencer. Carry on, Spencer.
Ijele, my man, you're doing a wonderful job.
Yes.
I mean, you know, we've been at this, when I mean struggle, everyone saw Nnamdi Kanu come to prominence and everyone liked him. You know, we all followed him. We all saw what Ipob were doing. And we tried to give our advice. Some of us were writing to him. Some of us called into the radio station. We told him, look, there's only two ways, really. It's either you go by war or you go through the political process. He refused it outright. He told me, Spencer, if it's not by war, count him out. This is what I'm telling people. And I said and I keep on telling Ipob members, how are you going to get what you want if they're sincere with your purpose? If they're sincere with your purpose, you need to go through the political process. And I cited instances. Look at Scotland, the SNP. Look at South Africa, ANC. This is a no-brainer. They refused. You understand? So now, coming up to see, before the other day, coming up to say, probably after watching some of your videos, they decided to come up with a plan, right? And that plan has been coming. We've always given it to him. But after losing lives, was it necessary? Even though Ojukwu said it himself, Ojukwu said it, that anyone embarking on an Ipob now, that means we wouldn't have learned the lessons of 1967. That it's about a Biafra of the mind now. You don't talk about Biafra. What we now need is to show our Igbo land. And Igbo. That's all we got to be talking about. Nothing about Biafra. He talked about the boundaries. I've always had an issue with the boundary. He said about the boundaries and all that. Yes. Have you even consulted anyone? Who's the job? Do they want to go with you? Does the people from Rivers, do they want to go with you? Who's in this your Biafra? And you're telling us Biafra. Stop misleading people. That's why people are upset with you. People like what you're doing. You're enlightening people. You're trying to tell people the truth. Get people out of their stupor. But you need to be sincere. He who comes to equity comes with clean hands. That's a given, Maxim. So you must tell the truth. And that's why people like Ijele are coming up. So many people are coming up now because they've had enough. You're telling them there's going to be...
Hold on, Spencer, hold it there. Chinedu, please, if there is any other device that is on, there, you turn it off, because if you have any other device, okay. Now, come on, now speak to us, my brother. You have 5 minutes, please.
Okay. You know, so like the whole idea is
Spencer, wait.
Okay.
Chinedu.
Chinedu.
5 minutes now. I can't hear you. Wait. Your mic. Check your mic. Okay.
Okay. You just like that, whatever. You're doing a good job. That's for you. Okay, let me quickly say this. Let me quickly say these things. I want to put this point across to all Ipob members and their leader. Number one, what we should consider and think is, how many times have Nnamdi Kanu, that's what I call him, said he's going to give you Biafra? How many times? Write it down. And has it come to pass? No. So many people have given him advice. So many people have wrote to him. So many people have called him. The way to follow this thing is to enter politics.
Yes.
Go into Igbo politics. Put put your house in order. And if you look at Ipob, you will see that there is no noble Igbo person. There's no one single noble Igbo person that is a member of Ipob. This is a question that every member of Ipob should ask. Why is there no reasonable person in Ipob? Everyone in Ipob is either an Okada rider or that cannot do everything. So now that's the point. Another thing I want to say is I've come to realize that these leaders have run out of idea. They have no idea. You know, Uche Mefo's broadcast, these things are collective advice from so many people.
Yes.
Who is telling them to venture into Igbo politics. Now they have decided to follow that advice that came from people they are calling zoo, people they are calling saboteurs, people they are calling all sorts of men. Now they want to run with idea. And one thing with Ipob members is they have no mind of their own
at all.
One of them are saying that we follow you. We follow you.
Ndị a bụ nchi a na-echetere tarụ, nchi a na-echetere tarụ, ị ga-ejide nchi n'aka. Ọ na-ene gị atụzie gị nwanne ọbachi a n'aka.
So now look at it. Now the Kanu say, any day I follow other means, what happened to me? Stone me. Is that not true?
Yeah. He said it. He said it.
He said that.
He just said it.
Now, what is about to happen? Ijele, God bless you. God bless you. What we are doing. Many Ipob members, their eyes have started opening. I've received all sorts of insults. I've got, as I was watching you now, many of them I know are watching you. I saw some of them who are my friends and friends. They are watching you. They are watching what you are doing. The fact is that they know you are saying the truth. But it seems that some of them are under oath. They are under oath. So now look at it. If you said any day you choose other means that we should stone you, all right? Now you are going that way. What should happen? All the Ipob members stone him. That is it. So now every Ipob listening, because I know they are watching. Forget story. They are watching. They are watching. They are listening. The question is Biafra coming? When is it coming? Then if Biafra is not coming, that you decided to follow politics of Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu, first of all, return all the money that you have taken from people in the name of getting Biafra for them. The money must be returned. You must make restitution and come on TV, apologize that Jubril of Sudan and the other one again informed. I have mentioned about three of them. That Jubril of Sudan is all fallacy. It's a lie. Buhari is alive. That's number one. Number two, you have to apologize that Nigeria is not zoo. Nigeria is a country. You see? And you have to apologize that we are not Sabo. We are actually the people that helped you. We are not Sabo. We are people that helped you. We are not Sabo. Every Ipob should know. Have you heard these people said, we are banished you from Igbo land? Are you okay? The honor of Igbo. Oh, you take my own inheritance also because these are very fun. You banish me from Igbo land. Who are you? Who are you? Who gave you the impetus? Who gave you the power? He said we are banished. You no longer belong to Igbo. For what? Who are you? So these people must know that we are not Sabo. We don't hate Igbo. We don't hate.
My brother, please, use 2 minutes to wrap it up. Meanwhile, after the program, inbox me. Tell me that this is Chinedu Ohegbu channel. If this is the name of your channel, I will give you my number. Then you screenshot your page and give to me. I will share it on my page so our people can go follow you, because this is not a one-man's effort. Okay, right. And I would like to have you maybe this evening or next time I want to go live. I will call you. Please don't forget to do that 2 minutes before we go to Miller. Then come back to Spencer.
I will do that. I will do that. So Every IPOP must get its strength. We are not sabo. And my word, my advice to every IPOP, I started with my own siblings, my own brothers. My younger brother who is saying Nnamdi Kanu is your savior. I say, shut up. Who is your savior? So those people who are telling you, Ijele, what Nnamdi Kanu have achieved, you cannot achieve it. Nnamdi Kanu was jobless. Remove IPOP is a hungry man. He's a hungry man. He was jobless. It was people's money he's spending on. I want to make it clear to everyone that IPOP members, Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefo, and so all of them, they are not giving you any Biafra. As we talk now, they are cooking up another lie that they will use to be collecting money. They are cooking up, and these people are they are criminals. They are international scammers. I said it out with that number. That history will not be favorable to them. History will hold them as people who scam entire race,
country, and the whole country,
my brother. Every IPOP should start from now. Start from now. Get it into your skull. There is no Biafra coming anytime. There is no Ojukwu ran the struggle of Biafra with his money and his father's money. Nnamdi Kanu is running Biafra with people's money. Anybody who say he want to give you Biafra, make sure he's capable. Make sure he's capable. Make sure he's capable.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Don't forget to send me your number. Don't forget to send me your number, please, my brother.
Well done.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Well done, bro.
Spencer, join the program. And please, Mila,
No
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Please, my brother, use 7 minutes and talk to us. My brother.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, I greet all of you. Mostly, everybody has
Yes.
spoken. They spoke very well. One thing is certain: whatever people cherish much is what they used to defraud them. And a lot of all these IPOB members, I see them as ignorant ones. They are much desperate for Biafra to come. Nnamdi sees as opportunity to spoil them, which is very, very bad.
Yes.
I love what you are doing. I call it crusader. You are just a crusader. It is our duty to continue to educate them, for them to know that that road they are going, there's no road there. Most of us have followed Nnamdi Kanu since ever I started, bluffing, blah, 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 blah. After you come and tell me, after they must have meet my requirements, I then now call off the boycott of the election. Who meet his requirement? Is he boring meet up his requirement, or actually meet up his requirement? These are the questions they're supposed to ask. Is he giving us Biafra for one-way thinking? Yeah, because that's what I see. And when you try to educate these guys, they always like to shout. Nnamdi Kanu is giving them online republic. Well, in reality, nothing, because he's giving them online republic. Very, very insulting.
Yes.
So I only want to say one thing, because for the fact that the government is not doing well, Nigerian pastors sees opportunity then to do what they are doing.
Yeah.
Exactly the same way. Nnamdi Kanu find it the same way. Because most of them, if they got job, they will not have time to come and be doing all the things they are doing on the street, disturbing people. But just one thing again, I would like to tell you, Jerry, like the interview you made yesterday with the Ezafra, I will know your program used to be long. Extract that very portion. If you extract that portion, you post it, then it can be easy for people to segregate it. You understand me?
Spencer will do that one. Spencer, make sure now your distance can share there na page.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, even the one with the other girls, because this is a reality. You know, it's not propaganda, it's reality. Nnamdi Kanu is just holding them with propaganda. He will do this, I will bring body head, I will bring down the zoo, I will do this, I will do that. All for mouth.
Yes.
We don't need Igbos as map makers.
Yes.
On the Bonapata before, but today, all I want to do, I see them as keyboard warriors. They come to Facebook, they come to internet, I will bring down the zoo. I will decimate the zoo. I will kill the I will do that. I will everything on Facebook. You understand me? So if truly even if they want to discuss issue of Biafra, United Nations Namdekano will not be there when the issue will be discussed. We have men. We have men in Igbo land that can do that. But as a jigger, you know, as a jigger is a format. We all understand. We know what it takes. Yeah, his format. He brought out the format. The format worked for him. Then he continued to defraud the people he's defrauding. That is the reality.
Yes.
If Nnamdi Kanu said IPOB is as white as snow, let every city in this Europe, in South America, in North America, in Asia, in Africa, let them do audit, post the audit. Make we see how IPOB is as white as snow.
Let's see how white they are, my brother.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of cities in Europe here pay 20 euro monthly dues.
Imagine.
They have been paying it, if I'm not mistaken, for the past 7 years. Ask them to do audit. Let them account for it.
No.
But at the end of the day, the people who are trying to open their eyes are people that are labeling as saboteur. How am I saboteur? Did I stop the United Nations to give Nnamdi Kanu Biafra? Or did I stop Nigeria to give Nnamdi Kanu Biafra just because I have different opinion from them? That's what makes me the saboteur. Nnamdi Kanu live in UK where they have conservative and Labour.
Exactly.
Is he trying to make us to look so stupid that we always think one way?
No, my brother. Please wrap it up in 2 more minutes, my brother.
Okay, usually, well, let me just anchor here. I just thank you. And people, I don't know, there's people like me who always stand for the truth, and we always want to open our people's eye to see the truth and believe in the truth. That's what I believe.
My brother,
he can't continue to scam us like how long?
Never, my brother. See, please inbox me your number. Inbox me your number on the page. I will save it because the day we go to our brothers' program, we're organizing a show for our people, Igbo people who use English, that they will mix it up English and Igbo, but mostly in English. So the outsiders will know that we are not as daft as these people. We only have.
It's going to be on private television. Yes, private television.
On private television. We will just want to have a very loud, stupid people, and those people are not even up to 4% of Igbo people. So we want to do that. Inbox me your number, and I will make sure I will call you before we go on that day.
It's all right. I will do that.
Thank you. Thank you for what
keep up the good job, man.
Thank you.
I greet every one of you.
Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you. Spencer, please.
Yes.
You'll be waiting.
So yeah, no, it's all right. But you know what? Back to what we were saying, right? The advice now, what we have to do now is start advising them really, because the advice for Ipob now is, since they've decided to go the political way, because I met some people yesterday, they're denying it. They don't understand what's going on yet. I've spoken to some of them, they say to me it's not true. I said, okay, let's see what's going to happen. Now, what's going to happen now is when Mazi decides to now come out, their supreme leader, and now say, look, we're going to now form a political party, my advice to them is they should join it if they really want to go down that way. Since they've spent all the money and they've done all of that, they might as well join the trade. But however, they need to also hold them accountable for the lives lost, because that's what we were angry about. You understand? We were worried that people are going to be put out to the slaughter. We know how Nigerians, you're calling Nigerians do, and you know that inevitably putting your people out at harm's way, they'll be shot. That's the way it works in Africa. And why go down that route? And you know there's an alternative. And then a few years down the line, you're going down that route. So while we're upset and people are saying they're calling you saboteurs, I don't care. You can call me whatever you want to call me. That's not my problem. My problem is I need to always stand for the truth, speak the truth. I always told them, stop dissing and cursing Yoruba people. They haven't done anything to you. Stop cursing Hausa people, Fulani people. Stop cursing our elders. Peter Doche, these are our men. These are our pride on Igbo land. Stop dissing them. You're there talking about them anyhow. I don't care what you want to bring us. If you're going to do that to us, we don't need what you're bringing. That means that's not good enough. We need to start thinking as a people. We were people, we're bright people, we have the best of everything. We're industrious, we're educated, we're academics, we have everything. So why do we let ourselves be led by the gutter people? We can't let that happen. So for now, what I'm saying to Ipob people is, you lot, you decided to re-strategize. I'll give you kudos for that. That's your own time. But please allow other people to come and join. If you really want to Biafra, whoever feels they want to join you in Biafra, let them join you in their way. Stop stopping people. Stop telling people it has to be only your way or no other way. That's wrong. You cannot do that. This is a democracy. Now, the world is a global democracy. So you can't stop people from having their opinions, having their views. Stop abusing people online. That's enough. So all I've got to say is thank you very much, Ijele. You're doing a wonderful job. You, Ezawo, and many of you, and many more people who are going to come out. What we're saying is, let's come out and let's start preferring the right solution. Because that's the whole thing. They start saying, what do you want to do? We're going to come up with solutions to add to whatever Nnamdi has done. Nnamdi has brought enlightenment. But I think he's got to the point where he now needs help to now lead people down the right path. Sincerity of purpose is the main thing we want there. Now, let's now know that we're in Nigeria. We must play in Nigeria. We're not going anywhere. We must work within Nigeria. And as we're working to build Igbo land. Fix our place first. It's an idiom, it's an old age thing. You must to fix the Igbo land. I'm going to be in Nigeria, so hopefully, we're going to be conducting a survey of Igbo land. We're going to be sending out our cameras and all that to pick up and show Igbo people what's going on there. And then when we start doing that, we start telling people, this is what we should do. Lead projects to the governor's house. Lead projects to the senator's house. Get the people, our leaders, to start taking, being accountable for what they've done in our land. And that's all I'm going to say. So thank you, everyone. Keep watching each other, keep supporting everyone, and we'll keep get this thing going from the right way. We need the Igbo land to be strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks. Thanks. Gaddafi.
Ijele dịka a na-egbu afọ onye a na-egburu ekwa mmanya okwe n'ọhịa. Isi ihe mmekwu na uti ngiri Igbo n'Igbo. Maka ịma na ndị Igbo ndị IPOB adịghị anụcha oyibo ọfụma because sọ ndị na-akwaba.
So 3 minutes ka nwere na asụ ya n'Igbo.
Ndị na-akwabalo ebigo m India and ịma na ndị India adịghị enye akwụkwọ. So some anọtara 12 years 20 gọgụ so ha believe na Biafra bụzi enweta na ya fa anatazi egbu ozu. Mana achọrọ m imepụta onye na-amara ebe anọ wee nie ozu isi agbawa ọ ga-esi n'ọkpa. Nnamdi o nwere any institution ikreti na Nigeria ị nwere ọrụ idobere o nwere onye ị na-akwụ salary ịpụta ebe a na-asọ anyị enye anyị Biafra inye nwere ezi inyela ọya ọkwa ikpeazụ na-achịfa ikreti nwu gọọmenti nke gị moto iji wee jee visit niile ijere mgbe ị nata Nigeria bụ moto ndị mmadụ enwere nke ị gotere iru nwere okwu unu ebe nwe ndị amị bịa gbaa egbe iru nwere unu ị nara ego so na ha bịa gbaa egbe ka i wee nwee ike gbafere na ndị a achọghị ịnwudo gị because anyị nwa otu eneri anyị ji edo ka anyị esi wee nwudo ya nwe ọgba ọsọ ka anọ n'aka taa agaghị nwekwa eze anarị kọchi ụwa azụ nwa dị ihe ọ na-arị osi azụ ya anaghị mana nsogbu adọrọ ndị be anyị izizi ntị ike na-eso ozi ana n'iyi ayọtago ekene m mmadụ dịka eze awọ nọ na-afụ na-ekwu kene mmadụ dịka onye aghụghọ be anyị bụ traditional nwoke osisi ịchọ inwude ọgbọrịta idea ayọtago onye ọbụla ife anyị na-ejide onye ọbụla site n'okwu ya ka ọ dị ọkwa ịfụpụtatụ nwa aba a na-akpọ Nnamdi nwa aba a na-akpọ Nnamdi Chioma ajụ nwa ọgba ọsọ ọgbara kọmputa ụmụ abụ onye Anambra steeti bụ onye agụ ata o nwere ihe megidere ka inwuo ma ọrụ bikọs anyị nche niile nọ n'ọkụ na-atị onye IPOB nọ na Naijiria bikọs ndị onye na-akwabalo ama ngotenwu data ịghọta ibe na-agwa gị so ọ ndị agha kafa na-aghọrị na vileji ebe afara then other people who guys go ọgụ na
Hi. Oh, my brother.
It's man almost 100 Wi-Fi free. Ntinye ha code fa kwụrụcha osocha Igbo ochete na Nnamdi eme broadcast obido nyeme m na Wi-Fi m. Ọkwa na afịa na these people ifụrụ Nnamdi onye jiri ego ama nzọpụta.
Yes.
Onye jiri ego ama nzọpụta mmadụ. Nnamdi enwere ego ịghọtago mana o mepego ọfịs o ji eri ego na Nnamdi na-achọrọ o kretigo Biafran Republic n'ime ịntanetị. Anyị kelere ọ na-atara anyị kọntrị ịhụ afa Biafra be anyị ka o dikriaziri di kọntrị n'ọkụ lapụzie ị na-eme ife nna onye gbara ọsọ nna nwanne ịnụbela ọgụ anụ gba ọsọ Ojukwu gbagidekwere egbe mgbe egwu wee nara gụwa na anyị nụrụ anọ ịnụ ụda egbe na n'irube ụlọ ipuo anyị afọzighị anya again. This guy bụ onye ara ahụ ndị na-eso ụzọ ya faji kwukwu ike nwanne ijere anyị kwụkwụ n'azụ ka anyị gafere na anyị nwere ọrụ ka anyị nwere one law. Sure.
Hey, my people, as you can see, everything is coming in the open. I thank you all for joining me today. And this morning or afternoon, now I'm going to run around and go handle some things. I would have let this thing run longer, but I have an appointment to keep. But we'll be here 7:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We are going to interview people from Nnamdi Kanu's place. Please be there. All the rubbish they were putting out yesterday, that the President General of their place. No. You will hear the whole truth, the whole story. Nnamdi Kanu, if you like, go and call people. One, you cannot bribe them. They know you very well. You cannot do anything. And tell your sister, Nnamdi Kanu, to prepare very well. This time around, it's not going to be like the other time. Oh. Thank you, everyone, as we bring this one to a close. Guys on YouTube, I thank you for joining us as I drop the YouTube stream. Hey.